Kit Kats Can Read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys my book haul for the month of September. So I didn't really plan on sort of purchasing any books in September, however it always seems to manage to happen because there are days when I don't feel great, and there are times when I'm like doing book trades, and I also receive review books as well. So in this video you're going to see a collection of books, and first of all I'm starting off with the 5th of September because I went out and I had a really it was a really bad day for me, a really bad day. I received kind of bad news on a voicemail from my letting agency saying that I can't have any pets or whatsoever, and that includes even small animals in a cage. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I was hoping that they would allow something small in a cage that would help with my depression and anxiety, but yeah, so it's really depressing news. And so whilst I was out, I went into a community centre and they were selling off some half-price books or reduced books, second-hand books, and I picked up 3 whole books and a book box set. And these all were 50p each, so it was an absolute bargain. So the first of which is Half a King by Joe Abercrombie, and there's a quote on the front that's by George R.R. Martin saying that it grabbed him and it refused to let him go. Don't really know the storyline about this book, I've just seen it around on BookTube and people giving it a read, and I know it is a fantasy, and you can tell by the front of the book how much of a fantasy that it is. But when I saw it I was like, hey, it's 50p, at least I can give it a chance when I get round to it if I'm in the mood for a fantasy. But I need to get myself into these sort of fantasy books anyway, so I thought it was perfect. The next book that I picked up from there is Sweet Little Lies by Kaz Freer. This book kind of jumped out at me with the cover at first and the lime green, but this is about someone that disappeared, and they said that is their dad involved in the disappearance? Who knows? Mary Ann Doyle was never seen again, so it's a big old disappearance mystery thriller. I just thought, yeah, I'm in the mood for thriller because it's getting in the autumn season, so this could be one that I pick up. And there's quotes on the front saying it's impossible to put down, it's compelling and tender, and it has a killer premise and utterly compelling story. So I'm hoping that I actually really enjoyed this. And then the next one I picked up is In Another Life by Laura Jarrett. Now I have read Skin Deep by this author, and I really liked that one. It was sort of a raw and realistic story, and so this is another one of her books, and again for 50p. So this one, it just is about Hannah and her older sister Jenny. They are the best of friends, and Jenny dreams of leaving the States and flying to the UK to visit places. But Jenny's dreams turn into a nightmare when she vanishes without a trace. So it just sounds like a awesome mystery about these two sisters, so I'm looking forward to this one. And then the book box set that I got, which was an absolute steal, and I couldn't believe it. It's really old-fashioned actually, and it's Jane Austen box set, and it has Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Northanger Abbey, Mansfield Park, Persuasion and Emma. And I thought this was just perfect, and it just has all the books here. And I'll just pull one out just so I can show you exactly what these look like. These look so old-fashioned. Look, I really like the style. I think it's really cool, how it looks. And it looks like it's just been really looked after. Oh, it just looks so old-fashioned, it's really cool. First published 1813, this edition is 1952. This book is so old. The latest reprint is 1974. My god! So this was printed 1952. That's crazy. And all of these are as well. Some of the words are kind of rubbing off on the spine, as you can kind of see, they're slightly starting to rub off here. But other than that, the insides of them are really good. It's almost it's just got shelfware sort of thing, where it's just been moved about, that it's just got rubbed off here. But other than that, it's really good. So I'm really happy I managed to get this box set, and yeah, it was an absolute steal. And the last book that I got yesterday, and this was from a charity shop, the British Red Cross. This was £2, and it's all about Trio, Life and War with the World's Bravest Dog by Dave Hayhoe. Hey ho, hey ho. So off to the bookshop we go. But this is a non-fiction book, but I really liked the premise of it. It's basically a true story of a bond formed between Trio, who is the world's most highly decorated living dog, and his handler Dave, whilst doing the most dangerous job on earth, sniffing out bombs in Afghanistan. I just thought that sounds amazing, and I just would like to know the story and the bond and sort of thing, and I just thought it sounded really good. And there they both are on the back there. I just thought it just sounds like a really awesome sort of inspiring story, and yeah, I hope to get around to reading it pretty soon, or whenever I get around to reading it. So I had a book that came in the mail today, and today is the 6th. Oh no, that's a lie. Today is the 7th of September, and this is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. Now I got this because I traded off my ARC of Letters to the Lost because I've got the finished copy. So I traded my ARC off in exchange for this. And so it finally came from the book depository, and I'm really excited about this book because it's new. I'm loving that the girl has a cat there, so at least she can have animals. And yeah, it's a middle grade sort of book, but everyone's pretty much reading it at the moment, so I just thought, yeah, this is a book that I would love to get in a trade. Hey guys, so today is the 8th of September, and I've had a review book that's come in the mail. This book is Imposters by Scott Westerfeld. This is the book right here. This is the cover. It's the finished copy. This book is actually now released because it came out on the 6th of September. And this is Scott Westerfeld's new book. It is from the world of uglies. So we return back to this world, which is literally about everyone has a compulsory operation as soon as they turn 16, literally making them beautiful. Like, they're not fat, they're not skinny, they're just perfect, and everybody gets this. So I'm not entirely sure if it's like if you've got to read the Ugly series before reading this, or whether you can read this as a sort of first book of a new series, just that it's based in the world, like, as long as you get the gist. So I'm going to give Uglies a read just to see with Uglies, and then I can possibly look into this, or I might have a look at some reviews just to see what everyone else has done, because there might be some people that have said, like, read the series first because they're spoilers or something, and then I can let you know. If it doesn't say anything here, it's just about these two characters called Frey and Raffi. But then there's Cole that's mentioned here, and I have a funny feeling he's mentioned in the Ugly series, because I did start the first chapter of Uglies many years ago, as in like when I got it from the library before I bought it. Hey guys, so I came home from work yesterday on the 13th of September to this book right here, which is a book that I got sent for free so that I can review it. I'm on a blog tour of it next month, so I need to get it read this month. This is called Beardy's World, Our Diaries 1986 to 2012 by Joyce Ives, and this book is about Joyce Ives' narrative to 26 years her and her husband John owned and cared and loved their 4 bearded corries. So it's their memories that are shared, and it captures how beautiful and the special bond between the dogs, and I thought that's awesome because I love my animals, and I just feel like it's going to be really interesting. There's like pictures and images throughout this book, which is really cool as well. So yeah, look at this doggy right here, that's really cool. So I'm going to give it a read and review from my blog post. I'm loving the book as well. It's just really nice pink colour, and I'm loving the paw prints, and that's the picture. So yes, it is a non-fiction book. So I've had another book that's come in the mail, not by my purchasing. It's actually a review book that when it arrived I was like, did I request this? But I feel like it feels like it was a long time ago that I requested this, because I thought it sounded interesting. But this is called Rejoice, A Knife to the Heart by Stephen Erickson. This actually comes out in October. Obviously, there's an hard copy, hence this cover, and that's what it's going to look like right here. So I just read on the press release, 18th of October is the release, but I really like the sound of this, so I'll just read the back of the book because it's just a shorter version of what's on the press release. It says, an alien AI has been sent to our solar system as a representative of 3 advanced species. Its mission is to save the Earth's ecosystem and the biggest threat that is humanity. But we are also part of the system, so the AI must then make a choice. Should it save mankind or wipe it out? The AI is all-powerful and sets up some conditions. Violence and large-scale destruction of natural resources are now impossible. Food and water will be provided for those who need them. The old way of doing things is gone. Can we adapt? Can we prove ourselves worthy? And what will be the cost? So I thought I liked the sound of it because I really liked this sort of like futuristic element of the AI, but it just rings a bell that I've requested it. So yeah, I'm really sort of excited about this. So today is Saturday, the 29th of September, so very close to the end of the month, and this is probably actually going to be the last book of this haul because October is literally Monday. So this is the September book haul of all the books that come in September. So I'm ending it on a really awesome sort of book release, and I couldn't believe I had it. So basically I received this email, it was like, here's like, I don't know, 6 books that we're like publishing. Which ones do you guys want to request? And I was like, well, this is going to be a complete long shot. And I even put that in the email. I was like, I know this one is. Like, I think I put this one and maybe 2 others. And I couldn't believe that this one came in the mail today, and that is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. So here it is in its glory, the actual advanced reader copy. That's amazing. I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful. I mean, it does come out literally next Tuesday anyway, like on the 2nd. So yeah, and it's a hunky chunky book. It's going to be chunky just like the first one. And I haven't read the first book yet. There have been moments where I have put it on my TBR, and of course it's created a massive load of buzz. So now that I've got the sequel as well as the first book, you know, I can read the first book and the second book and this will be perfect. So this is brilliant. I'm really excited. So massive thank you to Harbour 360 for sending this to me. You guys are awesome, especially considering I didn't think I was going to get this, so you're great. They also sent me a little flyer thing for Soul-Kid Girls by Claire Legrand. And this is basically just from the author at the back, just saying, my dear book-loving friends, when I sat down to write Soul-Kid Girls, I didn't know what to expect. And it just says that it's about the 3 narrators, which are the Soul-Kid Girls, and they've been ignored, ostracised, abused, bullied and taken for granted, ridiculed and dismissed. But in each other they find strength, and together they discover power within themselves that alone they hadn't ever been able to imagine. And they use this power to fight a monster, but also use it to become their true, indomitable selves and to rewrite the man-made rules engineered to diminish them. I hope you love meeting them. So this one I've actually got an e-arc of from NetGalley, so that's really exciting because it does sound interesting. And I've got a cute little bookmark here with the books that they were like asking if we wanted to review. And it says, a reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies, and the man who never reads lives only one, George R.R. Martin. So that's really cool. It's like a little bookmark, so that's brilliant. But I can't remember what other books I requested from the back of this bookmark thing. I really don't know. I feel like I did request a couple of other books, but yeah, that's really awesome. So I'm so grateful that I got this book. So there you have it, guys. Those are all of the books that I managed to get in the month of September. Let me know down below in the comments what books you guys managed to get in the month of September and what books you're currently reading at the moment. And if there's any of these books I mentioned that you either read or you would be interested in, or you think that I should read and review for you guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links will be down below in the description box. And if you are new to my channel, if you'd like to see more of my videos, then please click on the subscribe button and you will honestly make my day. Keep smiling, keep reading and be happy. My name is Katie, thank you very much for watching my videos as always, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!